Welcome to the session of coordinate geometry. In the previous session, I explained what about center of the triangle, what is the median of the triangle. Okay, I already explained the concept of center of triangle on yesterday's session. Addition to that, I already give 2-3 note points there. The first note point is the median. Suppose you have to take any triangle. This is the median. This is passing through vertex and joining the opposite side at midpoint. This is a median. So, 3 medians are there in the triangle. Though 3 medians concurrent are there, the concurrent point is denoted with G, which is the center of the triangle, you know. That centroid divides the median in the ratio 2:1. The centroid divides the median in the triangle. The centroid divides the every median in the triangle in how much ratio? 2:1. That is the first note point, I think. At the second one, second point is x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3 are 3 vertices of a triangle. Then the centroid G is equals to sigma x1. Sigma x1 is nothing but x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 addition of abscissa in these 3 vertices, sigma x1 by 3 sigma y1 by 3. This is the centroid. This is the second point. Also we learned if it is a triangle ABC, this is a median AD bar, then AB square plus AC square, AB square plus AC square is equals to 2 times of median length square, AD square plus BD square or DC square. You know BD is equals to DC. So, AB square plus AC square is equals to 2 times of AD square plus BD square. So, these are all the some basics we learned on yesterday's session. So, addition to these 3, let me tell one more point of this concept. Okay, see here, that is if G is centroid of triangle ABC, if G is centroid of triangle ABC, then AB square plus BC square plus AC square, AB square this length plus BC square plus AC square is equals to 3 times of AG square plus BG square plus CG square. Okay, 3 times of AG square plus BG square. Okay, AG square plus BG square plus CG square. This is one more useful basic point in the concept of centroid of triangle ABC. Okay, so now let me prove. Listen to me please. So, first you have to consider this one. You know, if AD bar is the median of triangle ABC, then AB square plus AC square is equals to 2 times of AD square plus BD square. Okay. So, first I am writing that one. Already you know what about that one. We know that AB square plus AC square is equals to 2 times of AD square plus BD square, 2 times of AD square plus BD square. So, if AD bar is a median of the triangle, then AB square plus AC square is equals to 2 times of AD length whole square plus BD square. So, suppose you have to take BE bar median. Listen to me carefully. This is BE bar. This is also median. So now in the similar way of this one, here AB square plus AC square. This is a median through A. Now I am taking median through B. Okay, we have to apply the similar property on this median BE bar. Then you have to say BA square, okay, plus BC square, okay, and BA square plus BC square is equals to 2 times of BA square plus BC square is equals to 2 times of this median length. We have to write BE square, 2 times of here AD square. This is the median there. Now this is the median, 2 times of BE square plus 2 times of BE square plus EC square, or BE square plus AE square. You know that the length AE equals to EC. So 2 times of BE square plus AE square. This is one more notation like this. It is came from the median AD bar. It is came from the median BE bar. Now you have to take one more. Suppose this is a median passing through C. This is take CF. Then you have to say with respect to this median, we have to write the similar property of these two. Then CA square plus CB square. Okay, I am writing that down. CA square plus CB square. CA square plus CB square is equals to 2 times of CF square. This is the length median. 2 times of CF square plus AF square or BF square. Both are same. AF square or BF square. Okay. Okay. So by adding these three, now you know how it is formed. So similar to this one, we have to write two more notations. This is the notation with respect to the median AD. This is the notation with respect to the median BE bar. This is the notation with respect to the median CF bar. Now I am adding these three equations. So that means I have to add 3 left sides. This implies AB square. This is also AB square. AB square plus AB square, 2 times of AB square. BC square plus BC square, 2 times of BC square. AC square plus AC square, 2 times of AC square. So this is 2 into AB square plus BC square plus AC square. Okay, left side adding done. Next, listen to here. 2 times of this one plus 2 times of this one plus 2 times of this one. Actually, I have to write here. But first I am writing 2 times of first terms adding. Okay, 2 times of first terms adding is AD square plus BE square plus CF square. 2 times of AD square plus BE square plus CF square. Okay. Next, to complete the addition of these three, I have to write 2 times of BD square plus 2 times of AE square plus 2 times of AF square. So 2 times of BD square plus 2 times of AE square plus 2 times of AF square. Okay, this is there. So we have to write, we need AB square plus BC square plus C square. So keep this one as same here, but here I am writing the same as it is here, 2 times of AD square plus BE square plus CF square plus 2 times of BD. So we have to change this length BD into BC, this length AE into AC, this length AF into AB. You know what about BD? BD is half of BC. That means BD is equals to BC by 2. BD is equals to BC by 2. So BC by 2 whole square it is. So BC square by 4. What is AE? AC square by 4. AC square by 4 plus what is AF? AB square by 4. AB square by 4. Okay. So, by take 1 by 4 as common, it is 1 by 2. It is 1 by 2. Okay. Then 2 times of AB square plus BC square plus AC square here. 1 by 2 times of AB square plus BC square plus AC square here. So, by taking this term to the left side, by taking AB square plus BC square plus AC square as common, this is 2. 2 by 4 is coming to here, that means 1 by 2 is coming to here, that becomes minus 1 by 2. So, take AB square plus BC square plus AC square as common, then 2 minus 1 by 2 I have to write here, 2 minus, by the simplification of these two terms, you know, okay, 2 minus 1 by 2 times of AB square plus BC square plus AC square is equals to 2 times of AD square plus BE square plus CF square. Okay, this is there. AD square plus BE square plus CF square. Okay, what is 2 minus 1 by 2? It is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 coming to here, 2 by 3. 2 into 2 by 3, that is. Then this one is I am writing here. Okay, AB square plus BC square plus AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square plus AC square is equals to what you say? It is 2 already. 4 2 2s are 4 minus 1, 3 by 2 here, 3 by 2 coming to here, 2 by 3, 2 times of 2 by 3, 4 by 3 it is. So, 4 by 3 times of AD square plus BE square plus CF square. Okay. It is also very, very useful to do some problems in median models. Okay. First you have to write to up to here. Okay. Okay. So, it is also very, very useful. So, you have to remember this one also, but we need here AB square plus BC square plus AC square equal to this one we have to prove. So, we have to concentrate on the right hand side. Okay, see, you know, I am repeated here that one, AB square BC square plus AC square is equals to 4 by 3 times of AD square plus BE square plus CF square. It is there. So, we have to convert this AD, BE, CF into the terms of AG, BG, CG here. Okay. You know about the centroid divides the median. The centroid divides the median in 2:1 ratio. What is the meaning? If you have to make this AD into 3 equal parts. This AD into 3 equal parts. Then AG takes 2 parts, GD takes 1 part. Okay, AG takes 2 parts, GD takes 1 part. That means, what about AZ? The AZ is 2 parts of 3 parts. 2 parts in the 3 parts of AD. That means, 2 parts in 3 parts of AD. That is 2 by 3 AD. So, this is complete AD. In this one, you have to make this one into 3 parts, 2 parts is AZ, AZ equal to 2/3 of AD. In this way, then AD is equals to, AD length is equals to 3 by 2 AZ, 3 by 2 AZ, that is AD. In the similar way, the G divides BE bar in the ratio 2:1 from the vertex B. That means, what is BZ is equals to, the BZ is, if you have to make this one into 3 parts, this is the 2 parts. So, BE by 3, okay, you have to make BE in 3 parts, 2 parts is BZ, that is 2 by 3 BE. Okay, AZ is equals to 2/3 of AD, BZ is equal to 2/3 of AE. In the similar way, CZ is equals to 2/3 of CF. 2/3 of CF. So, you have to use these 3, okay, to convert. So, AD is equals to 3 by 2 AZ. So BE is equals to 3 by 2 BC. Okay, see, this implies 4 by 3 times of AD, 3 by 2 AZ. 3 by 2 AZ whole square means 9 by 4 AG square plus BE. BE is equals to 3 by 2 BC whole square, 9 by 4 BG square. Okay, plus CF. What is CF? CF is equals to 3 by 2 CG. CF square is equal to 3 by 2 whole square, 9 by 4 CG square. Okay, so by getting 4 cancel, then 3 times of this one, 3 into 3 times, therefore in the similar way take 9 by 4 as common. Suppose 4 by 3 into 9 by 4 into AG square plus BG square plus CG square. Okay, then 4 getting cancelled, the answer is 3 times of AG square plus BG square plus CG square. Okay, therefore AB square plus BC square plus AC square, the length AB square plus the length BC square plus the length AC square is nothing but, okay, 3 times of the length AG square plus BG square plus CG square. This is the required proof for this one, hence the statement. Okay, this is one more basic point it is. Okay, next let me solve some models on this one, please. Suppose the question is like this. Suppose see here, example 1. Let me solve some riders. See here, if the sides of triangle ABC are, if the sides of triangle ABC are, if the sides of triangle ABC are 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, then find the first question is, what is AG square plus BG square plus CG square? G is centroid of triangle ABC. The second question is, what is the AD square plus AD square? AD square plus BE square plus CF square. So 2 questions are there. Okay, so 5, 7, 8 are the lengths of the sides. Then find AG square plus BG square plus CG square, one question, and also find AD square plus BE square plus CF square is the second one. So listen to me. So to get the AD square plus BE square plus CF square, we have to use this one. To get the AG square plus BG square plus CG square, we have to use this one. So first I am doing the second question first. Okay, see here. So we know that AB square plus BC square plus AC square is equals to this one. By the simplification of this one converts to in the terms of AG, BG, CG, you know. So first I am doing to answering that one. See here. So what is AB square? The lengths of ABC are 5. This, suppose this length is 5. This length is, BC length is 7. This length is 8. Okay. Next, AB square, 5 square. 5 square is 25 plus BC square 49. Okay, 7 square, AC square 8 square 64 is equals to 4 by 3 times of AD square plus BE square plus CF square. Okay, this implies by adding these 3, 4 plus 9, 13, 13 plus 5, 18, 13 plus 5, 18, 7 plus 4, 11, 11 plus 2, 13. Okay, 13 plus 5, 18, 7, 11, 13 is equals to 4 by 3 times of AD square plus BE square plus CF square. Okay, this implies AD square plus BE square plus CF square is equals to, what you say, 3 times of 138 by 4. Okay, that is equals to, what it is, 3 8s are 24, 3 13s are 39 plus 2, 41 by 4. Okay, by cancellation with 2 20s, 2 7s by 2. This is the answer for second question. 207 by 2. AD square plus BE square plus CF square is equals to, what is the answer? 207 by 2. Okay, next you can do this one, AG square plus BG square plus CG square. So first question now I am doing here. To get the first question answer, I am taking this equality. We know that AB square plus BC square plus AC square is equals to 3 times of AG square plus BG square plus CG square. Now unit this one. So AB square plus BC square plus AC square is equals to 138, already you know. So answer is, it is 138 by 3. So AG square plus BG square plus CG square is equals to 138 by 3. Okay, that is 3 4s are 12. Okay, 3 6s are 18. So answer is 46. 46 is first question answer. 207 by 2 is second question answer. Okay. So this is the discussion, something about center of the triangle and median of the triangle, like this. Let us go to explanation. Let us go to explain the concept of orthocenter of the triangle. Okay. So now let's move to the concept orthocenter of the triangle. Okay, see. Orthocenter of triangle. This is the next concept. Okay. So centered of the triangle, you know now. Now the next concept is orthocenter of the triangle. So before go to the explain this content, before go to give the explanation of orthocenter of the triangle, first you have to learn about what is altitude. Altitude of triangle first you have to know. Okay, that is there. So the side heading is altitude of the triangle. Altitude of triangle. First you have to learn about this one. After that I am give the definition of orthocenter of the triangle. Okay, first you have to learn this one, altitude of the triangle. Suppose this is a triangle. Suppose this is a triangle ABC. In this triangle ABC, the perpendicular line drawn from the vertex A to the opposite side. Okay, the perpendicular line drawn from A to the opposite side. This is perpendicular line. The perpendicular line drawn from A to the opposite side, BC bar here. This one, the perpendicular line from A to the opposite side, BC bar. In this figure, this one, that one is called altitude of triangle ABC, which is passing through A. So this is the vertex. We have to draw one more perpendicular line drawn from B to the opposite side AC bar. It is perpendicular. I have to mention that symbol there. So you have to draw one more perpendicular line from C to the opposite side, like this. So this is the altitude passing through A, this is the altitude passing through B. That means the line passing through B and makes a right angle with the opposite side. This is one more altitude, this one is passing through C and subtends a right angle with the opposite side. The line passing through the vertex and subtends a right angle with that opposite side, that one is called altitude of the triangle. Okay. So how many altitudes are there? 3 altitudes are there. Those 3 altitudes in a triangle meet at one point. So those three altitudes of the triangle meet at one point. That point of concurrency of altitudes of a triangle is called orthocenter of the triangle. That is the definition of orthocenter. What about centroid? In this triangle, the line passing through A and join the midpoint of opposite side. Here suppose you have to take D here. D is the midpoint of this side. But in the definition, what about the angle? There is no particular angle here in the definition. So here the line passing through A and passing through the midpoint of the opposite side, that is median. Here the line passing through A and subtends a right angle in the opposite side, that is altitude. Here angle is not important. Here midpoint of BC bar is not important. So here D is midpoint. Here this line subtends right angle at here. Okay, median is passing through the vertex and subtends a passing through the vertex and passing through the midpoint of opposite side. D is midpoint here. But altitude, the line passing through vertex and subtends a right angle with the opposite side. That is the difference between median and altitude. In the triangle, medians three are there. There are three medians in a triangle. Those three are concurrent. The point of concurrency is called centroid. In the triangle, there are three altitudes in every triangle. There are three altitudes. The point of concurrency of altitudes is called orthocenter of the triangle. So altitude means the perpendicular line drawn from A, from vertex A, drawn from vertex A to the perpendicular line drawn from vertex A to the opposite side. Is called altitude. Through the vertex A. Through the vertex capital A. This is the definition of altitude. The perpendicular drawn from the vertex A to the opposite side is called altitude to the vertex A. So there are three altitudes. There are three altitudes. There are three altitudes in a triangle. So now go to the definition of orthocenter of the triangle. So this is orthocenter of triangle. So what is the orthocenter? So those three altitudes, okay, there are three altitudes. Those three altitudes in a triangle meet at some point. That meeting point is called concurrent point of those three altitudes. That point of concurrency of three altitudes is called a orthocenter of the triangle. So what is the definition of orthocenter? Means the point of concurrence of three altitudes. The point of concurrence of three altitudes. Three altitudes in a triangle is orthocenter of triangle. Is called orthocenter of triangle. This is the definition of orthocenter of the triangle. The point of concurrence of three altitudes in a triangle is orthocenter of the triangle. Right, please. So let us discuss more about the orthocenter of the triangle. Suppose we have to take an acute angle triangle. In acute angle triangle, first you have to take. Okay, what is the meaning of acute angle triangle? This is a triangle ABC. Angle A less than 90, angle A, angle B less than 90, angle C less than 90. If angle A less than 90 degrees, angle B less than 90 degrees, angle C less than 90 degrees in the triangle ABC, then the triangle ABC is called acute angle triangle, you know. Okay, see, in the acute angle triangle, suppose you have to draw a altitude from A. This is the altitude through A. That one is passing through A and perpendicular to the opposite side. This is like. Okay, in the acute angle triangle, the altitude through A, the line altitude is inside of the triangle. That lies inside of the triangle. Suppose you have to draw one more altitude through B. That altitude also moves inside of the triangle like this. Suppose you have to draw one more altitude from C. That one moves like this. This is also going inside of the triangle. So, these three altitudes concurrented here, the concurrent point which is concurrent there, the concurrent point located inside of the triangle. That means the orthocenter located at inside of the triangle, because all the three altitudes concurrent yet inside of the triangle in acute angle triangle. So, by the way, we have to say in acute angle triangle orthocenter located at inside of the triangle, located at inside of triangle. Okay, you have to remember this one. Orthocenter located at inside of the triangle. Where? In acute angle triangle. Suppose you have to take right angle triangle. In right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, suppose you have to take. So, see, what is the right angle triangle? Suppose triangle ABC like this. Okay. What is angle B? 90 here. It is horizontal line, it is vertical line. Always I am drawing this line parallel to x axis. It is perpendicular to that one. So, it is angle 90. You know. So, see, it is. What is angle B? Angle B is equal to 90. Angle B is equal to 90 means one of the angle in the triangle is 90 degrees. So, we have to call that one as right angle triangle. In the right angle triangle, what is the where the point orthocenter located is the question now. Okay, see, what is the definition of orthocenter? Altitudes point of concurrency, the point of concurrency of the altitudes. So, here just you have to look here carefully. If this is A, we have to draw the perpendicular line from A. We have to draw a perpendicular line from A to the BC bar. It is nothing but AB bar. Okay, that means the perpendicular line through A to the BC bar is AB bar. So, that means the altitude through A in this triangle, the altitude through A to the side BC bar is AB bar. That is altitude. Here the altitude is this one. Here the altitude is this one, you know. So, in this one, altitude through A, altitude through A to the side BC bar is nothing but AB bar. This is altitude. Altitude through A is the nothing but this side AB bar. Okay. Next, the altitude through B. The altitude through B, that means the line passing through B and subtends a right angle with the opposite side. This is the opposite side of B. So, this is the altitude. I am taking this one is D. So, the altitude through capital B in this figure is BD bar. Okay. So, this is the altitude through A, this is the altitude through B. Next, come to the vertex C. The altitude through C, the altitude through C to this side, the altitude through C, that means the perpendicular line from C to AB bar, it is nothing but this one, CB bar. So, the altitude through C is equals to BC bar. So, how many altitudes are here? AB bar is one altitude, BD bar is one altitude, CB bar is one altitude. What is the definition of orthocenter? The point of concurrency of three altitudes. So these three are the altitudes. What is the common in these three? B. Okay, AB, BD, CB, where those three lines intersect at B. So the altitudes in the triangle, altitudes in the right angle triangle meet at B. B is a vertex at the right angle. So the orthocenter of the right angle triangle is B here. The B is the vertex at the right angle. So in the right angle triangle, what is the orthocenter means? The orthocenter in the right angle triangle is the vertex at the right angle. Vertex at the right angle. So here orthocenter located at inside of the triangle in acute angle triangle. Orthocenter located at the vertex at right angle here. So here in the right angle triangle, orthocenter is vertex at right angle. Vertex at right angle. Okay, just you have to remember this one also. Orthocenter is vertex at the right angle. Vertex at the right angle, here right angle. So what is the vertex at the right angle? B. So what is the orthocenter of triangle ABC here? B. Okay, here orthocenter is B vertex, B point. So acute angle triangle, orthocenter located inside of the triangle. A right angle triangle, orthocenter is the vertex at the right angle triangle. Right angle. So next, what about obtuse angle triangle? What about obtuse angle triangle is the question now. See, in obtuse angle triangle, in obtuse angle triangle, what is the meant by obtuse angle triangle? What is the meant by acute angle triangle? Three angles less than 90 in the triangle, that is called acute angle triangle. One of the angle should be 90, then it is a right angle triangle. In this way, if one of the angle is greater than 90 in the triangle, then that is called obtuse angle triangle. Okay, see here. Okay, next. Obtuse angle triangle. I am taking the side of this one side, this is another side, I am joining these two. So this is A, this is B, this is C, I am taking. What is the angle at B? Suppose this is parallel to x-axis, horizontal line. It is a vertical line, you know. Suppose this is a line here, then the angle between these two is 90. But line expanded like this. So automatically the angle between these two is more than 90. So it is clear one of the angle in this triangle is greater than 90. So it is an obtuse, it is in an obtuse angle triangle, you know. Because here angle B greater than 90. Angle B greater than pi by 2. Pi by 2 means 90 degrees, pi by 2 radians. So what is the orthocenter, what is the orthocenter of the triangle ABC? That means where that orthocenter located for this obtuse angle triangle is the question there. Okay. So what is the meaning of orthocenter? Orthocenter is the point of concurrency of altitudes. So first you have to draw altitudes there. Okay. Altitude means the line passing through vertex and subtends the right angle with the opposite side. So it is a horizontal line. So you have to draw a perpendicular line from A to the BC. It is not possible. It is not a perpendicular line. So to draw a perpendicular line from A to the side BC bar, we have to extend this line. It is not possible. Suppose you have to draw any line from A to BC, which is an inside of the triangle. It is not a perpendicular. You know. So we have to draw a perpendicular line from A to the vertex. Okay, you have to draw a perpendicular line from A. You have to draw a perpendicular line from A to the side BC. So first you have to extend the line BC bar like this. See here. Okay, like this. You have to extend this line. Okay. Next you have to draw a projection from A to the side BC bar. Okay. there is no possibility to draw a perpendicular line from A to the BC bar like this, which is inside of the triangle. So we have to extend the BC bar side like this. Now it is a perpendicular line, you know. So it is a altitude through A to the side BC bar. It is an altitude. There is no condition. Always altitudes always lies inside of the triangle. There is no condition there. So it is an altitude. It is an altitude passing through A to the side BC bar. Okay, one altitude. Next come to B. The line, the altitude passing through B, the altitude passing through B. That means the line passing through B and subtends a right angle at opposite side. Suppose it may be like this. This is one more altitude. This is altitude through A, which is passing through A and perpendicular to the side BC bar. This is one more altitude. This is passing through B and perpendicular to AC bar. Now come to the vertex C. We have to draw a perpendicular line from C to the opposite side. What is opposite side of this one? AB. So suppose you have to draw a perpendicular line from C to the AB bar like this. It is not a perpendicular line. So to draw a perpendicular line from C to the AB bar, first you have to extend this line like this. Okay. Now we have to draw like this. It is a altitude from C to the line AB bar. So this is an altitude through A, this is an altitude through B, this is an altitude through C. This is an altitude through A to the side BC bar, this is an altitude through B to the side AC bar, this is an altitude through C to the side AB bar. What is the orthocenter of the triangle definition? The point of concurrency of three altitudes. This is one altitude, this is another altitude, this is third altitude. So first we have to find the point of concurrency of these three altitudes. To get the point of concurrency, first you have to extend this line like this, and this is one more altitude. You have to extend it this also, and then you have to extend it this line. Okay, this is the point of concurrency of these three altitudes. This is the altitude through A, this is the altitude through B, this is the altitude through C. Those three altitudes concurrented here, this is called orthocenter of the triangle. That means the orthocenter located outside of the triangle. This is the triangle, you know, it is an obtuse angle triangle. So for the obtuse angle triangle, orthocenter lies outside of the triangle. Here, orthocenter lies outside of triangle. Just you have to remember. So what is the orthocenter? Orthocenter is the point of concurrency of altitude. What is altitude? The line, the perpendicular line drawn from the vertex to the opposite side of the triangle, that is called an altitude. In every triangle, three altitudes are there. Those three altitudes concurrent at some point. That point of concurrency of three altitudes is called orthocenter of the triangle. In acute angle triangle, the orthocenter lies inside of the triangle. In right angle triangle, the orthocenter is the vertex at the right angle. In obtuse angle triangle, orthocenter located and outside of the triangle. It is some information about the orthocenter. Okay. Thank you.